Can you talk a bit more about the process of working with such a creative force like Baz Luhrmann?
Yeah, I think it's interesting getting back to sort of say my background in the theatre. That's Baz's background as well. He started in the theatre, and Moulin Rouge was uh, sorry, Strictly Ballroom was workshopped as a play initially, and then became the film, all that kind of stuff. So Baz's language is very theatrical, and it's not surprising. A lot of the actors that I know that got parts in the film all have a theatre background as well, and I find that interesting because yes, because as you say, his style is quite theatrical, but I
Right.
think there's something about theatre actors, and it's probably the world over, is we're used to, it's not like kind of, this is my shtick, this is what I do, don't ask me to go outside my comfort zone. With theatre actors, it's like, do this, try this, give me a bit of that,
Yeah.
scrap that, try this. And we're going, yep, yep, I'll do that, yep. Like we're ready to kind of go with the
You have to be on your
flow.
feet. Yeah, you have to. You have to be able to like
Yeah,
just
you got to
change
think
directions at
fast.
all
Yeah.
times. Yeah, on the spot.
And
Yeah.
Baz's brain thinks fast. He's he thinks a million miles an hour. And I've never done a film of this size before. Like it was, look, I'm sure it's the size of any kind of big kind of studio picture, but there were just cameras for days, crew for days. There was just so much going on. And
Hmm.
you know, and because it was period stuff, like say with Austin, and Tom Hanks as well, because Tom has prosthetics and everything. When you would say cut, there'd be the prosthetics team of like 5 people who would come in, whip, 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 whip. They go makeup team come in, the hair team come in, like just to kind of keep those, like just the scale of it was amazing. So Baz had all these whole, and then sometimes you would have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of extras. They had to be the crowd scenes in Elvis's
Yeah.
concerts. And I've never seen a director work so. He loves extras, and number one, CM had Catherine Martin, the designer, had them all individually dressed in specific 1950s outfits or whatever
You
the
can
era
tell.
was.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And then so Baz would get up there on the microphone and speak to them and sort of go, this film, you'll be showing your grandchildren, make it last. This is, you've got to, this is the moment. And he just, I can't hear you. And they go, and he goes, you're at an Elvis concert. I can't hear you. And they go, and it was just electric. He just,
Hmm.
because as you can imagine, you're shooting all day. You might be doing that same bit all day. It's really tiring. And so by after lunch or something, he'd get them back on their feet and he'd just rev them up. And they were like, those reactions of some of those girls they're weeping and crying and screaming. They were for real doing that. It was just amazing. And that's Baz. That's just Baz's energy and commitment and joy. He's a very joyous director. And I was saying to, I can't remember who it was, someone I think who was very experienced. I can't remember who it was, but
Hmm.
could have even been Tom, who was very chatty between, he's very affable and gorgeous. And a few people said, oh, no, I don't think this is what all big films are like. They're not all like this. This is something special. This is the way everyone worked together. Like, I think everyone kind of felt the power of the moment. I don't know if it's the Elvis effect, but we all knew right from the get-go that Austin was special.